Alright, I'm back. Whoo, honey. My thing died. Oh, I don't know why I didn't think that was going to happen. It literally told me it was going to happen. And then I didn't think it was going to happen. And then it happened. Anyway, we pulled out the Four of Wands where we left off of. We're just going to edit it back together. It's going to be so seamless. So you're going to be like, what are you even talking about? It didn't seem like it happened, so I don't even know why I'm inserting it. Anyway, we are at Four of Wands. So I was talking about our seeding event. But like I was saying, it's more so an intentional seeding event because I want us to come together. And basically, we will draft. It's basically we'll be creating a petition. We will be petitioning, which is basically scripting our intentions and our prayers and what we want. Folding the script, planting it into the soil along with the seed. I will have soil for us. Planting the soil along with the seed, and throughout the year it'll be our responsibility to take care of this seed as we take care of our dreams and our intentions. And we'll be coming together as a community to do that. And the reason I'm saying that is because this is a year where we're gonna need community. Individualism must die. Reach out to the people that you want to reach out to. This is me telling myself too. Like, reach out to people and create community with people. Because we're going to need each other. There's never not been a time that we didn't need each other. We've always needed each other. So let us reach out to each other as we continue to need each other. Be in community. Find real community. Base your community through the people who you know who will show up for you without a doubt. People who believe in the same mission that you do, because we don't need to build community. These rich people building bunkers. They building bunkers for something. They are building bunkers for something, baby. You best believe that. And so as they are building their bunkers, we need to be building our communities. Because at the end of the day, the earth is not dying. You get rid of humans for a couple hundred years. And honestly, we saw what happened with COVID. 3 months of there being no cars on the road because the entire world is in a lockdown, our ozone reverted. So can you imagine once these capitalists go into their bunkers because they're so scared we're going to kill them? I mean, if they come out from their bunkers, yes, we will murder you. But at the same time, it's just like they go down into these bunkers. They're hidden away, and we heal our planet together within our smaller communities. Because this whole large globalization thing does not make sense. A few people cannot be responsible for managing the resources of billions. It does not make sense. Resources have to be handled in small tribal groups through regions. We need to go back to that. Anyway, I am not a political ideology professor. I am an oracle with some political ideology theories of my own, but I'm not a political theory professor. So let's keep going. But you will need community. Now let's see what these hidden cards are. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Oh my God, the beginning and the end. Perspective will direct you this year. They will try so hard to take your joy. In February, the second series that we'll be doing will be creating a spiritual practice. Because I think that there's so many ways to go about creating a practice, an intentional practice. I have a practice, but it's not as intentional as I'd like it to be. So we will be having discussions on how to create more intentional spiritual practices and more intentional spiritual communities, right? Because we do need each other. We do need to start having these conversations so that we don't feel crazy or feel like we're losing our minds. So we do need to have these conversations with each other. But having this Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords pop up together in this reading defines to me beginning and end. Also signifies to me flip sides of the coin, heads or tails, 50-50. Not even 50-50, half cup full, half cup empty kind of thing. This is a year that will be directed by perspective. I wish I could zoom in properly so that you can see what this card looks like. What's going on? It's not zooming? It don't want to zoom for me no more. It don't want I was about to say, like, come the fuck on. Can you see this card? So, I don't know if you can see it. But basically, the person is sitting in meditation. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to figure this camera out. We will together, lovelies. Together, soon we will figure shit out. But anyway, it's hitting this third eye. It's perspective. And with the Ten of Swords card, people are jumping off a bridge or jumping off the water. It's perspective. This is a year where you have to work. We have to become mentally and spiritually fortified. And that's what last year and this year are going to do for us. Is that spirit will give us directives and we must follow. Because it'll show us that in following our directives, we will create in a small scale and big scale what we want. And it's all coming from perspective. What we feel, what we think, what we believe we are capable of accomplishing, what we feel, what we think, what we believe we are capable of doing. All comes from here, this perspective. Protect your mental. Do not be inspired. The minute you see a red flag, you need to dip or make your plans to dip. The minute something feel off, dip or make your plans to dip. There is no need to stay in spaces that increase your anxiety, because we need to be grounded this year, right? That's also part of the seeding. We need to be grounded this year. We need to be able to stand on our own 2 feet, have our own thoughts, be able to defend ourselves, our thoughts, opinions, autonomy. That is what this year will call for us. So no, my reading was not about money, because money will come. And sometimes it's something that I've been fighting with spirit for a very long time, and they've been healing me and working on my spirit with me with money, because a lot of times I get mad that I don't have money, but spirit's always like, it's not even money that you're seeking, babes, you're just seeking resources. And I'm like, girl, you so right, you so fucking right. I'm just seeking resources, and I am trusting that spirit is taking me through the detours. If there's a lot of detours, baby, there's a lot of detours. You know, like, there's a lot of detours. I was not this person like 2 years ago. You know what I mean? A year ago. You know, so all the detours and, you know, course corrections that I've had to take that have gotten me here. But saying that all to say, like, perspective is powerful, and we must sink into something meaningful. So I hope that you, as you continue this Patreon journey with me, what I'm doing is creating a community of us to help each other. You know what I mean? I'm only charging $7.77. I know I still had to charge it to be something I could survive on, because, baby, I am still a part of this capitalist society, and we ain't dismantling those systems yet. But I still wanted it to be something that is inexpensive enough that is accessible to everyone. And also, if you are assisting me with my survival by subscribing to my Patreon, then you get free access to me and free access to other things that I do for our community, right? Because relationships got to be reciprocal. And that's a thing, too. That's another way to watch out for red flags as we move through the world, is what is the reciprocity of the relationships that I'm engaging with and the places that I'm putting myself in. Am I gaining something back, or am I giving myself? And honestly, saying that to me is just making me know that I gotta quit my job. Like, I just have to quit my job, because I am giving myself, and the only thing I'm getting back is money. But, like, I guess, but that's not worth it, because I'm giving so much of my spirit and I'm so exhausted, I'm so tired. Anyway, this feels like this is the end of this reading. This feels like it's the end of this reading. The big theme for this year it's going to be another year of self. Every year is a year of self, honestly, if we think about it. Every year asks us to define ourselves. It does. But, what am I saying but to? But this is a year of defining self in a way that'll lead you even further to what it is that you want. This is a year of choosing yourself. This is a year of choosing yourself. And we will see what happens when the internal reaches a place of comfort and how the physical will respond to it. I'm testing God too this year, y'all. So don't worry. As my results come in, I'm going to let you know about whatever results are coming in.